Um, so we're gonna be taking tryouts for the podcast. We're replacing Ryan Berger right now. So email us, message us if you think you can replace Ryan Berger.
If you think you can handle it, I don't think you can handle it.
Dumb idiots.
All right, welcome to the Dumb Media Podcast. I am Matthew Nepper,
And I'm Nissa Berger.
and this is episode number 12. We're in August now. August burns red. We're both wearing red.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Deadpool.
Ohio State, you know. It's the first month that college football starts, so I gotta start representing, you know.
Go Blue.
No. Oh, baby. OHIO. This is crazy coming from a burger. Go Blue. I never thought I'd do this. Seen the day.
Mom and daughter. So what did you do this week?
Well, we all went to SummerSlam.
Oh my gosh.
And that shit, Cleveland Brown Stadium.
Oh my God. It was so lit in there. And when I say lit, I mean like our section, lights everywhere, blindness, all of that.
Yeah. Think of that Donald Trump meme. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. And that was literally our whole section was chanting, turn off the lights.
Because there was no reason for the lights when all of the pyrotech.
Yeah, I think it was like a malfunction because I think it was supposed to like show like dim colors, but there's one light just glaring right in my eyeballs, right next to the stage. It was a problem, but that was only the last
So I
like,
like
20 minutes.
sneezed 7 times in a row. Missed like some of the great fights that were there because of all of that, the lights, and I didn't even have sunglasses.
Yeah, we had to wear my sunglasses at night in Cleveland Brown Stadium. Looked like a total douchebag, but you know what? I wear my sunglasses at night. That's an old week.
How was it?
It was.
though?
I enjoy the pageantry of it. I enjoy the theatrics of having like the grand entrances, the light show. Like that shit looks so cool. Like when you see like all
The energy shifts when everybody's just so into like the entrances and stuff like that, because that's literally like what gets it started for you before the match even starts, is like those entrances that just get everybody hyped. And like you don't even have to like be a full avid fan of like wrestling or anything. Like you just like being in the ambience of people that all have the same interests and like can get that crowd moving and stuff. That's always so like.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like I feel like it's just so electric in there, and everybody's singing the same songs, and Cody Rhodes comes out and it's whoa, like that shit.
Oh my gosh, that was my first Cody Rhodes experience.
And I came in like blind. I don't know shit about what, but like I'm just like, you know what? It's cool watching everybody get hyped about shit, and like I don't know, it's just a fun atmosphere.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
and the matches, oh my gosh, I don't want to get so into like what happened. Just know that it was going not good. It was going not good.
not good storylines,
No, the storylines are great,
but not the end.
but the way that they're going is just not. It's just not good.
Yeah, I gotcha. I don't know shit about the storylines. So I'm like, hey, that guy, he really pulling it off. I don't know. This is cool. And like, it's one of those things where like, it's cool watching these superhuman people who are able to pull off all these great maneuvers and tricks. And like, just the fact that like, okay, you can do that shit. And that guy's not completely hurt.
And they're
It's
like this almost the same age as us, but I don't see myself doing things like that.
Yeah. I feel like I can see people younger than me doing that and people older than me doing that, but
It
not
looks
me
fun.
doing that.
It looks fun to do.
Hell yeah, it does. It's like real life stunt doubles. That shit is pretty badass. But yeah, that was SummerSlam. That shit was lit fan for real.
Hey, man. I got done early. What you guys doing?
We're podcasting, dude. You didn't show up. And I was like, well, shit. Not gonna bring all this equipment for nothing.
Oh, shit. Are we supposed to pod today?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. My bad. All right. My bad, dude. My bad, guys. Hey, dude.
You even wore the shirt and everything.
Oh, yeah. Just, I figure running errands would be good to advertise for the pod.
Right, exactly. That's nice, casual. We're on the town. We're
All
on
right,
the
so should we just run it? Start.
Well, yeah, good.
We were literally
We bet.
just talking about SummerSlam.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, SummerSlam was fucking crazy. So you know what else we were doing? We saw Deadpool and Wolverine. Have you gotten to see that shit yet?
So I haven't even watched the second Deadpool yet.
Oh, man, you're behind.
We're the first Deadpool.
You're behind.
I'm behind. You can make a good list of great fucking movies that I've never seen before. Like, this is probably a Hall of Fame worthy list of movies. Like, someone's greatest movies of all time list for this be a list of movies I've never seen before.
I feel it.
Well, the movie was amazing.
Yeah.
10 stars, like unquestionable. And if you think otherwise, then nobody asked you.
Yeah, I got to tell him about when we were going into the theater. She saw it on the day it came out. I didn't get to see it till like a couple days later. But so she had already seen it, and we were waiting in line, and the theater just let out before us, and the guy was like just walking by, and some person was like, "Hey, how was the movie?" He was like, "Oh, it was good, 9 out of 10." And after he walked away, she was like, "That piece of shit, 9 out of 10, that fucking idiot," like going off about it.
I just having a review number on the record. Like, walk out of the movie theater, 9 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he could have been like, I was like, well, maybe, he reserves the 10s for, like, maybe he doesn't rate anything at 10. He should have went like 9 points.
There was no excuse you could have given. And
Maybe he woke up the next day after it marinated for a bit. He was like, you know what? That shit was a 10. I underscored it. And that's my favorite part.
I said that he probably only rated it a 9 because, like, he wanted more from it, but like they can only give you so much, and without like ruining further like stuff that they have planned, like because we're only in phase 5, so it's like
Only phase 5. I missed a lot of phases, man. I think I'm stuck in phase 1.
Yeah, you missed their emo phase,
It's
their
about
gangster phase,
See Weenie.
all the phases.
I went through a See Weenie phase. I had like fucking green and purple hair.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. We've all gone through crazy phases.
I do gotta tell you about I won't give away any spoilers, but the opening scene is so fucking good in that movie. And
wait, did you just say you won't give any spoilers out?
yeah.
But like, if they haven't seen it by now,
That's
too
too
damn bad.
It could be
That is
spoiled.
that's
Well,
too damn
I was just
Your boy Matt hasn't seen it yet.
It is too bad.
I already
You
know
haven't
it.
even
I
seen
know all the
second
spoilers.
Deadpool.
I know the cameo appearance.
No, I just was gonna say though, the beginning of it, they play the opening scene is fucking incredible, and they play "Bye Bye Bye" from NSYNC, and it is, I feel like, the perfect song for most Deadpool fans. It's just like, I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. Ryan Reynolds makes every guy bye 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 bye.
That's true.
As it's just, so it just fits perfectly, I feel like, for that movie.
Yeah. I like the I wouldn't watch the first Deadpool, but I like the intro of the first Deadpool. Or like what's that song? Don't call me in your I forget.
Oh, yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
was like great music montage.
Yeah, that whole soundtrack to Deadpool is unbelievable.
Marvel movies in general.
It was a masterpiece. It was 10 out of 10 stars.
Holy
Even 11. No, 11.
Yeah, it's like, because there's future
So maybe the future
There's
one.
future ones to come.
Maybe the director's cut could be 11.
Yes. Extended edition.
Extended, yes. Like
Why was what?
Yeah, we don't know why Thor was crying.
well, Thor's crying?
Yeah, but it's never revealed why. It's like an alternate universe type thing.
That's what's weird about Marvel. So like you got like fucking Robert Downey Jr. is coming back.
Mm.
And like, is it like a Coming to America where he just plays all of the main characters in Marvel movies, like what Eddie Murphy did, or is it like the alternative universe Tony Stark turns into Doctor Doom shit?
Well, let me
Possibly.
as I said, I'm referring to my hot nerd correspondent here. What?
Calm down. I'm married.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Okay, so theory, and don't lynch me or anything if I'm wrong, but so there is a like another story in the Marvel universe where Victor Von Doom and Tony Stark are like actual classmates. And that's like newer age kind of introduction stuff like that. So like in one of the universes, Victor Von Doom creates this a machine that like switches him and Tony Stark's like minds into their like bodies, but also wipes their memories, so like they don't know who it is. So they're trying to say like in the universe that that happens, and that's where that one comes into play. So it's like that's why it makes sense for Tony Stark, who looks like Robert Downey Jr., to be Victor Von Doom in another universe. So, but that's just one of them. They could like Marvel. What's the difference between like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is like they don't just always follow the comic books. They like to tweak things and stuff.
Well,
So
they're creative.
to expect that they follow everything straight to a T. So this could be completely wrong, but it's just like a theory. So, I mean, I don't know. Robert, all I know is Daddy's back. So
Yeah, like how Marvel movies, you got all this multi-universes, so it makes sense that like their universe
it's
wouldn't
the
know,
multiverse. They can do it
and they wouldn't know who Robert Downey Jr. is in that universe. Boom. So,
unless they like bring it. Like I just like Tom Holland's Spider-Man seeing the evil Doom being like who like because he knows him as Tony Stark. That would f me up. I'd be like, oh.
yeah, they're
That's
crazy. Like they watched him die, and now he's like, they got to fuck him up.
Yeah, yeah. Now those deaths mean like now it's then like tainted.
I love hearing you talk nerdy to me. I tell you, it makes me want to give you another baby. We got two.
Yo, you need me to get off this couch.
Yeah, I turned this into a casting couch. No, but I mean, we got two little half Mexican babies together.
Mm-hmm.
If you add it up, that's a full Mexican.
That is.
I don't
A full white person.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're creating diversity all the time.
Wow.
And
That's touching.
But I mean, I did it like how a white guy would. I just gave the material to a Mexican, had them do all the hard work and labor, and then I took credit for it at the end. But man,
Looks romantic.
I know.
I just shed the tear to my eye.
I know, right?
Like, wow.
It's in my genes.
That is.
Watching other people work is like,
You're not wearing jeans, so.
yeah, I know. I
That's
took
why
my
you're dirty.
jeans off. I got my shorts. These are my errand running shorts.
That's the name of the Browns defensive coordinator, Jim Shorts.
Oh shit! It is.
Like, so that's really his name, Jim Schwartz. Like, what a perfect name for like either a gym teacher or a defensive coordinator. Like,
It was like was born.
yeah, exactly. This guy's gonna be either athletic or teach others to be athletic.
Bro. Has to.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So,
So, yeah, fucking SummerSlam, Cleveland Brown Stadium. I figured that's a good little segue. I like how I have to announce the segues as I'm doing the
yeah,
segue.
yes.
You know, they had the classic,
Make it a segue.
you know, but you enjoy SummerSlam?
I did enjoy it. It was very.
We went with
I thought it went really well. Like, I like how everything happened in it. Roman Reigns coming back was sick.
Yeah, see, this is like where I'm like a fucking idiot. And like, I'm nowhere that like the fucking boom song plays.
Yeah.
Place goes fucking crazy. Like, there's people running up and down the aisleway.
Yeah,
They try to ejaculate a few times. It was a fucking wild event. And I'm just like, who's here? Like, I don't know. It's like, who's like,
I do like
Was
it.
he here?
I know.
He was taking a minute.
I do like in wrestling, like they just know to like, oh my god, he's here. Let's play his music now. Like it is fun.
and it's like a very, so I never really watched wrestling, but like, you had the villain and the hero, and they're looking down on the ring.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no, how's this gonna end?
Yeah.
And it felt very much like an anime or something.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, boom, and he comes out, and it just reminds me of like something I saw is like wrestling is anime for redneck.
Yes.
And I like,
I love it.
That sounds about right. I mean, it's all fun though. It's all good.
Yeah, I can get into that anime.
Right.
Hell yeah. You guys, other nerdy stuff, you guys are into World of Warcraft.
Dude, I'm a recovering addict. But it was probably a good 8-year period between like 2006 and 2014. I just did math real quick, but yes, that I was like just kind of stuck on there. I guess 2014, not so much, maybe off and on, and then like kind of finally went cold turkey after that. But that consumed my whole entire fucking life.
It is very time consuming, especially if you're like because there's like so much in the game that you're actually doing. It's not like, I mean, because you do get your like quests, which are always fun to do, but then if you're like actually playing the game to where you're building up your points and like crafts and stuff, like it's kind of times. It's very, very time consuming. And anybody that has played World of Warcraft will tell you right now, you will get lost.
World of Warcraft, because and there's the peer pressure. You have to be on. You have to be playing.
You got to be good too, or else you're gonna get killed every freaking time because you got toggle PvP enabled, and people just don't care. And they don't care. You got to keep up to date with your raids and this and that, and if you don't, those people will bully the shit out. They will, and they know who it is every time. Out of the amount of people that you can go into a raid with you, if you are sucking, they know who you are. I was the blood off hunter. That's so embarrassing. I was the blood off hunter, so everybody knew I sucked. Like this dude, you don't play World of Warcraft, but the blood off hunters were like always notorious for being like terrible players, and like for hunters in general. Yeah, all the hours I invested in that game. Like, you'd be like, that guy's probably pretty good. Not me, man. No, I was too busy meeting crazy bitches on that game. I don't know. I hate the way that came out. But crazy bitches. I had tanked only one raid and then gave up tanking raids. Tanking for healing. I feel like there's too much pressure. That's why I like. There's absolutely too much pressure, and you only get so many. I think you only get like 2 tanks in a raid. And so I was one of the 2, and I'm going to stay in my DPS place. Yeah, with my DPS meter, I just hope I'm not last place. That's all it is. I know, right? You just got to be better than one person. Even if that person's a tank. And it's funny, one time, like my brother and I, we would like raid together, and we like lived in the same house. And we're just like in the middle, like doing ICC. So what's the fuck? Ice something statistical. I don't remember exactly what it's called. But it was a raid during Wrath of the Lich King. Getting a little too nerdy, guys, but y'all see a different side of me. We were in the middle of this raid, and my brother and I like, dude, it's like fucking 11 o'clock at night, and I'm just not feeling it. It's like, yeah, I'm not feeling it either. Let's just disconnect. 1, 2, 3. Just save me the power outage. Everybody knows we live together. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, like turn our computer off at the same time, and then like just left the raid. We're like pieces of shit for that. I feel like. Oh my god. But they're all dead. I don't even know that. They're all dead, and they hated us, and they're like, we know what you guys did. And we're like, there's a power outage. Like, they probably pulled up our forecast. There was never a storm in that area. Like, we know better.
I looked up your IP.
I looked up your IP address. Sending 2 of ours to you. Yeah, see, that's the problem. If you have family or relationships on that game, then that game becomes even more real life. Mm-hmm. And I met this girl in World of Warcraft. I was like 18, she was 17. That's kind of sketch, but not too sketch, you know. Mm-hmm. 18, 17. Children. Like mature-wise, she was probably older.
I don't think Dad will go after you.
No, Dad,
18, 17.
You never know. Well, at least the statute of limitations have to be up now. I'm 31, she's 30. Completely different state, which probably makes a sketch. But yeah, this one dude. So randomly, I'm like, we're in trade chat. You know trade chat. Mm-hmm. You probably don't. But that's like, we're like bunch of like cyberbullying, and you know, you're supposed to be just like selling shit, talking, and looking for raid. But it's always a lot of fucking bullshit on there. I told Cameron he was not allowed on trade chat. Trade chat and Baron's chat. Oh yeah. Yeah, Baron's chat is like the OG trade chat. Mm-hmm. But and she's like talking on there or something, and I'm just like goofing around. I'm just goofing around trade chat. I'm not expecting anything. And this dude messages me. He's like, "Don't talk to her. Stay away from her. She's bad news. Like, she is the worst thing that ever happened in my life." all right, so I'm gonna message her now.
Yeah.
like I wasn't going to message her.
Curiosity.
Curiosity. And then fast forward a couple months and I'm in her house and things are going on. So yeah, I had a long distance relationship on World of Warcraft. And she wasn't ugly. She was actually pretty attractive. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah,
It doesn't end up.
it doesn't end up. I she cheated on me the whole time. I don't blame her. I was in Ohio.
I don't believe it.
She was in Milwaukee. I wasn't gonna walk my way over there, right?
Right. As long as she was being faithful in the world.
So
before
what was
that.
there?
Yeah, so the World of Warcraft.
Just his fault.
She was my healer and I was her tank.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, that's
only in dungeons, not raids, because fuck that. You know what I mean? And that shit would cost some couple counseling. But that was like 2012. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, my only World of Warcraft experience was watching my dude James Gardner play it, and he would just run by. He's a black dude, for those that don't know. So
It's really relevant to the video game world.
it is because he would just run up to people and yell the N-word at them and then run away. And I just thought watching that was kind of funny. But that was the only thing I knew about what was going on. I was like, okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
I don't understand elves and
No, I had no clue about the lore. If people would be reading the books.
is one of the best things about playing the game.
I just dicked around. And battlegrounds and
yeah, you were throwing
No,
your
I
dick
did.
around in Milwaukee.
yeah.
I did too.
You also threw your dick around in Milwaukee.
I did.
Nice.
That's why I don't have one anymore.
I know I left it in Milwaukee.
That's the best of us. Speaking of people who don't have dicks, the fucking Olympics right now is just kind of.
Oh yeah.
So first of all, Americans, we suck at watching the Olympics. We don't even give a fuck about the Olympics,
Yeah, I don't.
except for when we want to get mad about something.
Yes.
And people are getting mad about everything in the Olympics. So you have the opening ceremony. Everybody's like, "Oh, this is satanic imagery, and this and that."
I missed that.
Yeah, that was all over social media. So, yeah, so they had this big thing, and they're trying to say that it's a garden of not the Last Supper, that they're imitating the Last Supper, and it's oh, this is a mock to religion, this and that.
Yeah.
When really is actually the garden of something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was probably just very European. European comes off gay, and then some people associate gay with satanic, so it just all adds up.
Yeah, it does.
The fun things.
And then after that, you had another controversy, and that was the female boxer.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yes, that one.
I was gonna
did.
say, I was going to be
I didn't know what was going on.
I was gonna be I'm so jealous of your algorithm right now. I know.
Right.
My algorithm is just seafood boils and people eating them.
Ooh.
And candy. It's candifying this.
Candy.
Not even good stuff. Somebody candified a sausage and ate that.
Oh man, that does sound rough.
That does sound rough. I don't know if I like that algorithm. Well, what was all over is social media. This is more of a what happened last week thing was there's this two boxers, and this one punched this one female boxer punched this other female boxer, and she took one hit and started crying and made a big scene about it. And then after that happened, I think Jake or Logan Paul shared something on Twitter, and they're like, "This is a man, this and that." And apparently, this person tested high for testosterone or something, but is an actual female, and that's kind of a weird.
So then before anyone even had realized that, you had all these people sharing stuff that said this, see, now they're letting transgenders in the Olympics, this is messed up, blah 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 blah. And then but the funny part was that the country right away you should have saw the country flag and been I don't think that's the most woke country. It's
Northern Africa is probably the most woke part of it.
They're really making a statement, sending a trans box.
And it just paints this funny picture of these people are oh, a woman's a woman, a man's a man. When a woman actually is a woman, they're like, that's a man.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of
Yeah, like, you know, you could just have a tough looking chick. You look at like China back in the day. That girl from Dodgeball,
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner.
Like, that's like,
There are manly women out there, and they exist.
so here's like kind of then like I don't like dive too deep into politics and this isn't even political, I guess, but I'm like, for me, I don't necessarily believe that trans like a person who was born a man should compete in women's sports. I don't really know. I don't know I guess I don't know what the advantage is to that, and like that's that. And I also believe that like there should be masculine women and feminine men, and I don't think they should automatically be casted as a certain type of people. So for this one, like a big, okay, so this is actually a woman who's a masculine woman who's doing a masculine woman's sport, and people have an issue with it. Like, that makes no sense to me.
Hopefully it's just a lesson to people to actually like take the time to figure out what the fuck's going on before you just start sharing shit that you don't even know.
Yeah, and that's the problem. People are still to this day just sharing that shit.
Yeah.
And then you have United States, we're whooping ass in the Olympics.
Yeah.
And our people don't even give a fuck.
No.
And do you care?
No.
Do you care?
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, exactly. And that's kind of fun too. We're like the best at the Olympics, and we don't give a flying fuck about
No.
it.
People pay attention if you start losing. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, and we're winning by a lot.
Yeah.
But for us, it's like a buffer to get us to preseason football. It's like, like, oh, well, we have this time of year where it's just,
Yeah, as soon as preseason football is on, like, fuck the Olympics.
this shit didn't even count, but still not watching the Olympics. But yeah,
It has always been interesting to me, like, Olympic athletes train for like 3 years doing just weird, like, pole vaulting and like.
Have you seen that video? Did you see the video of the pole vaulter? Okay.
I did.
You did. That dude won in like, he might have lost the fucking.
Oh, he hit his dick on there?
Yes.
I heard about it. I
You
didn't
can see it. That dude, that's an endorsement deal right there.
Oh, yeah.
He may have lost the battle, but he won the war, damn it.
He got a Blue Chew sponsorship before we did, for sure.
He won, that's for sure. I think it's definitely a shower, not a grower. Proud of him. If there's any way to lose an Olympic event, that's a great one.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, for those listening, the guy was trying to clear a pole after vaulting, and apparently his dick smacked into the, what is that called? I don't even know what that's really called, but they clear
The bar.
the bar thing, yeah. And it was just very obvious that, like, if it wasn't for him having a massive schlong, that dude probably would have won. So
Big dick can't hold you back in life.
he put the pole in pole vaulting. For sure.
Absolutely. You know, something else interesting that happened this week? You shared a TikTok that went a little, viral for us.
For us, yeah.
And has ruined a Sabrina Carpenter song that you really like.
It's not ruined. It's you get
Just
one
that I keep
chorus.
singing it.
You get one
What a story.
Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you, don't touch me, motherfucker. Cheap, cheap.
Get out. Get out of my life. Oh, if you haven't seen The Room, I do recommend you seeing it.
It's funny because like I know every scene from The Room, and I've watched a documentary on it. I've watched The Disaster Artist, but I haven't actually watched the full movie The Room.
Yeah.
But like I've seen so many scenes from it, I feel like I know them.
Well, this goes back to what I was saying. Like, we need to make a list of some great movies that we know are great that we've never seen before.
Yeah, that's
So one for you would be The Room.
right. Number one.
My one's probably The Godfather.
That's a great one.
You haven't seen The Godfather?
And like I said, someone could probably make a top 10 all-time movie list of movies I've never seen.
He hasn't seen Scarface. I feel like Scarface should be number one.
I'm at The Room with him. Like, I know what happens. You know, I actually just watched The Matrix for the first
Have you
time.
seen Pulp Fiction?
I fucking love Pulp Fiction. Great movie. Great. I've seen Grease as well.
Oh my gosh, I love that movie.
Oh yeah, they played the Grease song in Deadpool also.
I know.
Which one?
Right
The-
there. I looked right at you when it started playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I wonder if did they play any Creed in that movie?
No, but they should.
They should. For sure. The main movie I haven't seen. I haven't seen Creed, the movie, and I haven't seen any of the Rocky movies. None. No Rocky movies at all.
Yeah, I've seen the Creed ones.
They're old.
No, those are so good. You should make that list, and you should
I probably
take
watched
your
all-
copy for a whole week.
Yeah.
Do nothing but watch all of the movies that have made an impact on a lot of our lives growing up.
I probably watched.
Where have you been?
Yeah.
I probably watched Pulp Fiction like 20 times though. So like my problem is I just watch the same movies over and over again. Like I've watched all the Harry Potters so many
You
times.
just can't let them go.
No, Lord of the Rings, I watched all those.
Oh
I
my
mean, all-
gosh, I could go to sleep and see all Lord of the Rings movies.
That's the problem.
I think I did go to sleep trying to watch the Lord of the Rings movie.
That was a Hobbit movie. I'm upset that you did that because you're supposed to be paying attention.
No, the Hobbit movies, I wasn't too big on the Hobbit movies.
Those are so good. I love good prequels, and that was a good prequel.
Yeah, there aren't many good prequels, are there? Like, what's a good prequel?
The Star Wars ones.
Yeah, those have I feel like aged better after how bad the sequel series was. Like, I feel like before the sequel series,
I loved all of them. I don't know. I can't say anything bad about the.
am I being
It's
a
just
hater?
art. You are being a hater.
I'm being a hater.
I like in the first prequel they got Jar Jar Binks, and when you had to change your last name, I feel like it kind of sounds like a Jar Jar Binks. Oh, Nissa Berger. You know, I think that's a nice.
What was that? Oh, Nissa Berger.
Yeah, like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, like that's what you'd have. Like, oh,
Yeah,
Nissa Berger.
Nissa Berger. You know.
So if I ever ran into Jar Jar Binks, that's how they get to me.
Yes.
Um,
All right.
Hell
Guess
yeah.
what you get to me for Halloween?
What? Jar Jar Binks?
Yes.
Oh, Nissa Berger. Yeah, but I can't call you Nissa. You'll. Anytime you're like, why would you call me that?
Oh yes, you can't.
Yeah, I had to say baby.
Yeah.
You know, something more affectionate.
Yeah.
Sugar tits. Something.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Sugar tits. That sounds uncomfortable.
Oh, but sugar's good.
Sugar is okay.
And tits are amazing. So
Tits are amazing.
see, put them together. They're both great.
But
Makes
that
sense.
is a sweet
Let's just check it out.
Yeah.
We're smooth. I'm working lab over here.
Yeah. Candied tits. Candied. Yeah, my candied caramel.
I'm just picturing candy corn nipples now.
That's candied
That's
corn.
not appealing. But yeah, like I said, the list of movies I've never seen that are pretty good are pretty extensive. But I did, there's a lot of big nerdy movies I've seen though. Like I said, like all the Harry Potter, the Lord of the Rings, like I said, all the Star Wars, except I did not watch the last Star Wars. The Last Jedi.
Yeah. Those are good too.
I've seen the first two of the sequel series, but not the last one.
I've definitely gotten more exposure to like all the like Marvel movies and even some like Harry Potter stuff. And
I would just like to say as well, I know that I'm a very positive influence on you and all of like the pop culture stuff. But like, if it wasn't for Ryan, gets me into like the sports stuff too. I have not been into football as bad as I am. Like before Ryan and I got together, I kind of was like, yeah, I like Green Bay. What about like that's it? Like, and when they would win, I'd be like, oh hell yeah. But ever since Ryan and I got together, I feel like one of the biggest things that brings us together is football season.
Ironic, Ohio State and Michigan fans.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, I'm sleeping with the enemy.
Right, exactly.
Our daughter is a Michigan fan too, and it's only because
I ask her not.
listen,
all the
she's
time.
such a sweetheart. She
feels bad. that
She does feel
You're the
bad.
only one.
No, she feels bad that I'm like the only person with good taste in the house.
It is easier right now being a Michigan fan, at least for now.
Yes, for now.
For like the immediate now. we'll see how that goes for Michigan fans. But they had a pretty good
You
couple
guys
years.
had your time, you guys. It's
Oh, it's
okay.
coming back. That time is
It's
coming
okay.
back.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's not your guys' fault.
I hate it when someone says it's okay over and over again. It's like,
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna
Like,
go full.
I'm very good. Like,
I know it's fine. I'm gonna go full Goodwill Hunting and start crying.
another movie I've never seen on the words. Yeah. I know. How do I have a podcast for him?
I don't know.
Something good
How
pop
do you-
culture
How
references.
do you know how to talk to people?
I barely do.
But yeah, I feel like that's why we're a good mix of little bit of different stuff together.
Yeah.
Like you're all tatted up, and
I have no tattoos at all.
I would be tatted up if I had my legs done, so I'm not going to claim tatted up. But yes, you do need to get a tattoo at some point.
I feel like I'd be more rebellious now because I know a lot of people with tattoos. I feel like I'd be actually more rebellious by not getting any
Yeah,
tattoos.
There's a lot more people without tattoos, though, so you're just
That's true. Two
Oh,
out of
yeah.
three of us.
you're just trying
I got
to
that simple math right here.
you're just trying to make yourself feel better. about it.
Yes.
I have commitment issues, you know, so like I feel like I don't want to wake up one day and be like, fuck this stupid shit right here, you know?
But they're great memory.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much I regret the 1993 on my face.
Do you?
No, I mean I don't regret it in like a bad way, but in more of a way where like I always just get the question 1993. And I'm just like I forget it's there. Like I forget that it's there and they're like 1993 and I'm like, "Oh, yep." And then I had to explain to them what it is, or like they just ask me like what it is. I would just hope, I hope you guys would think that it was my birth year.
Well, maybe it's a good
No, I
thing. Or maybe they're
graduated in 1993.
or maybe they're like, why is this young 20-something year old wearing a 1993 tattoo? You know, you can get that.
I full of people that I like write it on my face like every day. Like I'm like I write it.
It's different year. This is 1993.
What I like about it though is it's a cool like story. Like, yeah, I got my face tatted in Vegas.
I do. I start off. I said whenever somebody's like 1993, I'm like Vegas. It's my birthday.
Hey, two of the bigger music stars, Jelly Roll and Post Malone, they got face tattoos.
Absolutely.
Beautiful people have face tattoos. I'm just gonna say that, and it does not really.
And now I'm ugly.
I caught the ugly. You know that Jelly Roll song at SummerSlam, that shit was a bop.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about that one? Was that good?
It was-
like
it was
Dude,
fine.
Jelly Roll being at SummerSlam was so.
random.
It was random, but it was so funny, and he had a great time. Like you could just tell. He wasn't just red because it was hot outside. He was red because he was full of joy and happiness. Because he was living like, he was living like a childhood dream there. And he gave one of the sickest,
That choke slam.
Yeah.
oh my god, like
That was great.
That Hardy Brothers sold that shit pretty good too. I hate to be that guy, but I'm like, that shit was good. You know,
Oh yeah.
you need some help with that one.
love that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh shit, I actually see what's going on right
Yeah.
now.
We
I
lift.
just see.
Heck yeah.
But I actually have so this is how I enjoy SummerSlam is I actually have a Spotify playlist of like wrestling themes, you know, like the entrance music. So I got the Cody Rhodes song, I got Seth freaking Rollins song. I love the song by Sami
Zayn.
yes. That shit gets me all pumped. Like, okay, it's like a cool, happy.
Yeah.
Reminds me of ska music, like music, you know.
for sure.
Used to listen to a lot of like Catch 22 and Street Light Manifesto back in the day. I don't know if you know what those bands are, but those are like old ska bands. Like, they're like the punk,
Ska.
more punk rock ska.
Nice.
Not your you know, I feel like in the 90s there was like a more corny ska music,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is more punk ska.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of like that some of the ska music from the 90s. Like,
I just think of like anything playing in like the Tony Hawk soundtrack.
yeah, that's it. The ska is short for skater.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, Sky, bro.
You're not going to get fact checked on that. Ska is short for skater, but yeah, and then you have like never let to knock on wood.
Yeah, I love that shit.
I actually think who does that? Drawing a blank right now. All Star. Who does All Star? Smash Mouth. I think they started out as a ska band.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What?
I think so. I got a laptop right here. I might as well do a little bit of research on this shit.
Ska Mouth?
Yeah,
What their name?
Smash Mouth ska music. Smash Mouth. But yeah, I don't know why I lead the conversation talking about ska music, but it's just, I guess not. I guess that's me being a liar. I think I'm spreading misinformation over here.
Oh, that's
Oh wait a second. Reddit. Smash Mouth's first album is pretty good in the ska subreddit. Here we go. I think it is ska. So
pretty dope.
You know what you're talking
Totally
about.
ska punk.
Yeah, I know random information. I just don't know movies.
Yeah, it's because you're so busy looking up random information, don't got the time.
I find so much
Things
random
that
shit. I'm on Reddit all the time. I don't know if you guys ever go on Reddit.
I checked some stuff out on Reddit.
Yes, it's basically like the sober version of 4chan. Like 4chan's like the cracked up version of Reddit.
Right. I like going on Reddit just to watch people complain about things that I like.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I'll watch like an episode of Kill Tony that I'm like, I thought that was fucking awesome, and then just watch a million people rip it to shreds. Like, this was the worst shit I've
I do
ever
the
seen.
same thing if you listen to podcasts and I go on the subreddit of the podcast.
Yeah.
That's to read what people think.
Yeah.
Just sometimes I feel like I have a hive mind because I agree with everybody, which makes me feel like a loser. I want to be more contrarian than this.
Yeah.
But that's something I'm like, oh, come on. You're just being a pretentious asshole.
Right.
Nobody likes that. The internet's full of pretentious assholes.
Absolutely. And some of them have podcasts.
Yeah. I hope I'm not pretentious.
No, I
asshole.
don't think so.
I hope not. But speaking of podcasts, you just saw that Joe Rogan released a live Netflix special.
Yeah, I just got done watching it.
Is it good?
I thought it was okay.
Is it just him yelling? He
There's a lot of yelling. He does a lot of yelling. I mean, it is what it is. I feel like you just have to go in with not that high of expectations.
He's for a guy who
I like Joe Rogan, but I don't think his stand-up's the best. It's not my favorite, but
I was listening.
he has some funny thoughts here and there.
But they're like outdated thoughts. I feel like he talks about COVID. Like
He is
like COVID.
obsessed with
Like,
COVID.
that's so 4 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
You're moved past this shit.
We don't care.
It'd be like making 9/11 references, like the whole stand up in like 2005.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense.
We don't talk about COVID. No. We don't talk about COVID.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really plan on quitting my day job for singing.
Absolutely.
You have a great voice.
No, thank you.
You
Thank
do.
you. I knew there was something I did that
Man, not so much.
got your attention.
No, you guys harmonized really well too. Like that was good.
And-
That was.
I can just picture you like I shared that meme with you, where it's got the woman getting ready in the bathroom. Wait for someone's like,
Is that what first drew to me? What was my creed singing?
You didn't show me that until like later on.
Gotta wait, because with great power comes great
I
responsibility.
hope you weren't just like giving any girl like your creed.
Yeah, no, I like the first time we hung out, I was like, I'm willing to show you my penis, but I'm not ready yet to show you my creed voice.
Yeah. Think about the important.
Right. it's like
right.
I don't, that's whatever, but my creed voice, I'm gonna hold that close to the heart.
Yeah, I get it. I
Some
get it.
talents are meant to be like shared with people you love.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I love you. and
The podcast.
I love this podcast.
Yes.
So now
All you guys listening to the podcast, we love you. This is
absolutely, it's a labor of love.
we're giving you fifth date shit. You know? I thought fifth. That's very specific.
Yeah. The fifth date was when I started
The
serenading
fifth
her.
date. Yes, that is.
Will you take those panties off?
Second date's like, where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
It's catchy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did I get that? No, honey. Like that's a second date.
Is it good? Is it good?
And she's all getting flustered, all just like, huh, look at
Yeah.
them. Middle of a crowded restaurant.
Yeah. Or like doing a like screamo scream to a song that's usually one that's like everyone starts looking around like, okay, I gotta get out of this fucking car.
That's sexy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I get those cars.
Too turned on.
To the bed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Getting too turned on right now. Yes, I love this podcast. I love you. I love you. I have my life partner, my podcast partner on my podcast that I love. I have a total heart boner right now, to be honest with you. So, yeah.
Funny.
You can see it.
If you're pole vaulting right now, you would lose.
Yeah, my heart would get caught on.
Yes. Yes.
Get caught on the pole for sure.
I love how adamant Nissa was like, yeah, you would lose. Like, that is so big. Yeah, dude.
She's good at hyping me up.
Nice. Everyone needs a hype man.
Yes.
Hype woman.
Out in in public, hype you up,
Yeah.
and then just beat you down.
Yeah.
And let you know your place in private.
Yes. Everyone needs that submissive.
Well, not you. I was just kidding. Actually, I was gonna say, like, as far as podcast guest goes that we're having right now, this is the first guest we've had that I've been the most turned on by and most afraid of since Chris Fontaine. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
so
That's a good point.
that's how I'm feeling right now.
I'm the host. You're the guest.
Oh, what?
That's true.
Oh, hell
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, we didn't introduce you. Like, you just been like good. Yes.
What?
Together.
Yeah.
We started this episode together.
Yes. This episode of the podcast
Yep.
together.
Mm-hmm.
There can only be one.
We got the Berger Queen.
Oh, good.
That was such a lame joke.
No. Yeah, no. I always got when I was in school, I always got like kids would be like, "Oh, Ryan Booger" or Ryan Burger, and it was like, okay, yeah, like a hamburger. Like it was never good, but one of them one time hit me with, "Oh, you know how like the dad is like the king of the castle? Would that make your dad the Burger King?"
Like,
And
I long enough to think of that one.
Yeah, and I just was like, I'm gonna not go to school for a week. I actually liked that one.
It's
It's
traumatizing.
like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I got called Matt Kidnapper. Matt Kidnapper.
Kidnapper.
And then some kids decide it's funnier to call me Matt Gepper. Like, okay, that's cool. Silent M, I guess. I don't know. I don't like saying my last name too fast, so Nepper. I feel like you can get especially if I like speech impediment.
Yeah, that's a tough name to spell right off the rip. Like I got no shot.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't make fun of my name. Anissa Rodriguez prior before Berg.
Yeah.
So.
I know, I'm sorry I gave you an easy name to make fun of. Nissa Berger. Sorry for that.
Anissa Rod. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. That good one.
Nissan Altima. Like
I've gotten Nissan before. Yeah, my sister Lydia calls me Nissan when we were younger, and I think. Never mind. I'm not going to say that one. I gotta say that one. So no. Nobody made fun of my
Nobody
name.
ever
No.
made fun of you. No.
Nope, never.
Never.
Well, I think this is an
I
episode.
think it's a pod.
And baby, thank you for being on.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Thank you for coming on the pod and letting me come in you. I really appreciate that. And everyone that listens to this podcast, just so you know, I love you guys. And because you take the time to listen to us when you have so many other entertainment options, you've got a friend in me forever. And because of that, you have a friend in Nissa, because sometimes she lets me in her. So, love you guys. That's it.
There we go, guys. Okay.
Peace.
Deuces.
Dumb idiots.